Alright guys, today we're going to be replacing our distributor rotor. This is pretty easy. Our distributor is right here on the engine if you can see it. And we've got all our spark plugs coming to it, our spark plug wires. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go ahead and undo those. It'll just make it easier for the job. You don't have to, but it'll definitely make it a lot easier. And then we're going to go ahead and undo these little screws in here. Sorry, let me focus. There we go. So there's a screw on that side and a screw right there on that side. And I've already undone mine just to check it out. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to take those spark plug wires off and then take those out. And then this cap will just pop right up. It's really easy, just a little piece of plastic. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then we'll get moving on this. Alright, here we go. So as you can see, I undid these front 3 spark plug wires. And I left the back ones attached just because those are kind of hard to get to. But we've got plenty of access now. So what we have is this spark plug rotor right here. And you may be able to see mine's kind of brownish on the end there. I just wanted to replace it. I don't know how long it's been on here. So it's really easy to replace. You just go to the back one right here on the back of the rotor, and you can see there's a little hex nut right there. We go. Alright, so that's just an 8mm, and it's pretty easy. And what you can see, mine's got a little bit of wobble in it actually, if you guys can see that. And I don't think it's supposed to be there. And you can see there might be, you might be able to see, there's a crack at the bottom there. So what we do, what we've got here, oops, we've got our new rotor. It looks nice and brand new. This one is Beck & Arnley. I got it from Rock Auto. It was like $3, so super cheap. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead, undo that screw, take it off, and then we should be able to just stick the new one right back on. Alright, so as you can see, we've gone ahead and gotten this off. Just a quick note, underneath our distributor here is the crank angle sensor. This helps you when you go ahead and start your car. It knows which pistons to fire, which coils to ignite. So in order to get that, you just go ahead and take that screw and that screw off. And I believe all of this is angled correctly, so these screw holes line up, so you can't put it on backwards unless you're trying really hard. Yeah, so you take that off, and I think that's just a cover, and then underneath there's the crank angle sensor. And that just comes out, and again, that only goes one direction. So you can pull that out. So if you're ever having problems starting, this might be your problem. So now what we can do, since we've gotten this off, go ahead and compare our two rotors. This is the old one on the left here, and this is the new one on the right. They look the exact same. This one has a Nissan branding, and that doesn't. That's okay. They all look good. So we're going to go ahead and take this and stick it on just like the old one. And again, because these only have one direction that they can go on, you can't mess this up. So we can go ahead and we're going to turn this until it's perfectly lined up, and then go ahead and stick that screw back in. Alright, so we got the new one on. So now what we can do is just put that cover back on top, and then we'll go ahead and screw it back down and plug in our spark plug wires. And that's how you change your rotor on your distributor.